We are diving into the very heart of what Girl Power Tuesday is all about. It's women, building and supporting women. So joining us this morning, Sandrina Davis, CEO of the Grace and Staff Community Development Foundation, along with her mentee, UTech pharmacy student, Janelle Gordon. Good morning, ladies. How do you do?
We're good.
It's good to have you here. Of course, this is our Girl Power Tuesday. Tell me a little bit about this book, lady, younger lady, mentee lady.
All right, so this book is about a mentor and a mentee. They come together to tell persons how they can make a difference, how you can be a ripple within the world. So it's us collaborating to ensure that persons know that there are 5 keys that you can use to make a difference.
5 keys
Right.
to make a difference. We're going to go through them. But Sandrina, tell me how this beautiful relationship came about and morphed into something more than a mentor-mentee relationship.
Yeah, in 2023, I had signed up to be a part of the UTech mentorship program as a UTech alumni. And 2024 was my second match, and my second match would have been Janelle. And, you know, the mentorship journey for us, Janelle stood out because she was very serious about the mentorship walk. I remember her reaching out to me on Instagram because she got my name before I got hers.
Is that right?
And she was very ready to get things started. But also, when I shared with Janelle how the schedule can be busy and I wanted to connect with her at 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday mornings, she said yes. So we started talking on Wednesdays, and then when we actually met now, we realized that we're really aligned with where we wanted our lives to go and how we felt about Jamaica and the difference that we both wanted to make in the world. I'd been thinking about writing something that was contributing to that, and when I met Janelle, I felt like this was the missing piece. So I asked her, and she said no first, you know.
You said no? Why would you say no?
I think it was just, I was thinking about it for a while. Would I want persons to read what I write?
Was that fear? Was that
fear.
doubt?
Yeah, it was fear for a bit and imposter syndrome for a bit.
You said you were paired with the right person.
Right.
For those of us who hear this word banded about every day, mentorship, 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 some people think you talk to somebody one time and that's it. That's not what true mentorship looks like. When you were looking for a mentor, what were you looking for in that person, and to have what kind of impact on your life?
So for me, I wanted someone who could share knowledge to me.
Yeah.
Who could share insights and encourage me to go on the path that I am on. I did not want someone who was emotionally obligated to me to agree with me all the time.
Sure.
I wanted someone who would be firm and say, this is how you should do it, and listen to me, actually. So one of the reasons why Miss Davis is so important to me is because she listens to me and she allows me to be my authentic self. And so for me, that was good because she displayed all these values.
Yeah. And what does that mentor role look like for you, and what ought it to look like for people who take it on?
Yeah, this is not my first rodeo. We get a chance to share in the lives of young persons all the time, but it's a blessing because it's also an opportunity to learn. So I think for the mentor, you think, oh, I'm going to change a life. But the reality is along the journey, you are also transformed. You get different perspectives. You're able to look at things from a different lens as well, and the ability to give guidance, because we're not trying to turn out, you know, mini Sandrinas. The world does not need that. But what it needs is maybe. Yeah. You can learn from the ones I made. And I think Janelle is on a great path. She knows exactly what she wants. When I was her age, not so much.
Yeah. What are you studying?
I'm studying pharmacy.
Pharmacy. And so you meet, is it once weekly?
Well,
that
has evolved completely.
That has evolved. So at the beginning, we met once weekly. But now we call each other randomly and we meet up.
Because of the evolution of
And the program is timed, so it would have ended March 2025. But we continued our relationship because we felt like it was important. And so I think we have a friendship now, and we're leaning on each other along the journey. And this is just a continuation, you know, of how the mentorship relationship can develop. I encourage people to do it. This is an easy way that you can give back to your nation without feeling like it's taking a lot out of you. I know time is expensive.
But it does take a lot out of you, you know, Sandrina. It is, but it's an important investment.
Yeah.
If you do it the right way, it takes commitment, it takes time being put aside that you have to make to be able to pour into this person. And so that's why we laud you for it, because it's not a joke thing, it's not a little thing. And to know I've been able to expend even more time to put this together. What was that journey like, working with her to put this together? Are you going to tell me about the 5 keys as well?
Well, for me, the journey was really interesting. It was us allowing our creative side to come out. But we allowed each other to work on their parts or to work on different parts individually at their own pace, even though we set deadlines and all of that. So I'm a better writer at night. So I was given that freedom to write at night. So my favorite key, which is the 5th key, is about mentorship as a legacy multiplier. We also have listening, or listen more, talk less. We have empathy over sympathy. And so those are important keys in making a difference in the world. It's especially listening more, because oftentimes we think that we know exactly how these, I'm going to use loosely, victims, what these victims need. But really and truly, do we? Have we listened to them and asked them what exactly will supply your need? Yeah. And so we need to listen more. We need to extend empathy and not sympathy.
Okay, so you just gave me 3. What are the other
2? Love equals relationship. I think our motives for any kind of connection is important. So we actually have to really love people in order to be able to impact them. And the other key was empowering over embarrassment. And we go through those things in the book in detail, and also give persons little actions that they can take to try a key every week, to try a key every month, and just to work their way on making a difference that lasts. It's very practical, and anybody can do it.
Yeah. Is it available now?
It is available now on Amazon, and we're launching on Sunday, right where it started, on campus at UTech. And so we encourage persons to just support us. And if you give us an opportunity, you can just go to spiropen.com/ripple effect, and everything that you need will be there.
Yeah. So are you going to be a part of the next cohort?
Of course, I already have another mentee.
Oh my God.
We're just out here racking them up. But guess what?
Look at you.
It really is a remarkable experience, and one that you can't even put into words how you feel.
But you did put it into words.
Oh, yes.
Legacy multiplier. A legacy multiplier. Mentorship is a legacy multiplier. And that's really very powerful, a statement to make, because, you know, you pour into people, you leave your legacy, but you're also creating legacy that lives on through them. You know, for folks who are watching this morning, Janelle, who've kind of been on the fence and iffy about mentorship, what kind of difference does it make in the life of a young person to have that guide, have that wisdom, have that expertise, have that knowledge imparted and poured into you?
Well, mentorship, I would say to anyone that's thinking about it right now, please do it. It gives that mentee perspective. I mentioned earlier that it's not a person who is emotionally obligated to that young person or that mentee. So therefore, they have practical advice, they have insights that you don't even, like, they wouldn't be exposed to. And so I would say do it, go for it. It may transform that person's life.
For the mentor, you know, who went into Sandrina's DMs, right, or reached out to her privately, to other young people, what would you say about seeking out the person that you want to mentor and being bold about it?
Again, I'll say go for it. The reason why, because as a mentee, you need guidance. And really and truly, the knowledge that the mentor can give is far-reaching. The impact, the rooms that they give you access to, and especially women need access to. Yep. Representation without access isn't enough. Yep. And so I would say to the mentee, go ahead, look for mentors. You can ask them to be your mentor, and they would literally, they can say yes. Yeah,
very bold you are. Lots of young people would have the thoughts and not do it. Yes. Sandrina, encouragement for those of us who, you know, are watching, who are toying with the idea. What kind of fulfillment has it given you, and why would you encourage us to do it?
You know, we always can point out other things that are wrong. Everybody can talk about other dark things that are happening in our world. Mentorship is one way to light a candle and be a part of the solution, as opposed to just highlighting the problems. And so I would say, if you have something to offer, you don't have to be fully attained, rich, none of that, because your journey is going to be helpful to somebody else. And you just won't know how much it has helped until you actually start the journey. So if you're wondering, I want to do something, I want to make a difference, I want to give back, mentorship is a great place to start. And there are many avenues, even outside of UTech, but if you did go to UTech, you need to reach out, that you can give back.
Yeah. Thank you both. When do you finish study?
I have one more year.
Hey, can't wait, can't wait. Thank you both for being here this morning.
Thank you for having
Sandrina Davis, Chief Executive Officer with the Grace and Staff Community Development Foundation and mentor with the UTech Mentorship Program, and Janelle Gordon, her mentee and pharmacy student at UTech. Fantastic story. Girl Talk is next. More Girl Talk. This is all girls talking. More Girl Talk after the break. Soon come.